Here we are with another Deathless Attempt on Dark Souls Remastered. This time, we're going to go with the tried and true Pyromancer. Now, the biggest problem with the Pyromancer is it starts at level 1, so it has a few less stats than the other classes. But even more importantly than that, it starts with a really trash shield. Now, usually that's pretty easily dealt with. I've messed up. You can just go to the dragon, the undead dragon, of course, in the Valley of the Drakes, and grab that shield. It's a really good 100% block shield. I'm going to be too cowardly to do that since it's a no-death run, or a deathless attempt, one might say. So we're not going to do that. The best option is probably just to get the Grass Crest shield, which is still another kind of death run, but it's not quite as deathly as the undead dragon one. We might do that. We might grab something else. I'm not real sure right now. It's been a while since I played a Pyromancer. Used to, it would be all that I would play. But I've kind of gotten into the quality builds as of late. So it might take me a little bit to get back to used to casting Pyromancies and other spells of sorts. Now, the Pyromancer Flame is a pretty big deal in the early game for average players like myself. The hand axe is also pretty good to start with. It's no long sword, but it's not awful. But a lot of these issues compared to the warrior are, just super early issues. And in the long run, I think the pyromancy will be worth it. At least that's what we're hoping anyway, right? But I guess time will tell. Hopefully we'll get at least as far as we did last time. Don't shoot me. But yeah, the cracked round shield is just so bad compared to like the heater shield that you get with the warrior, or pretty much anything else. Alright, let's put on this hand axe. Might as well put this on, even though it's not great. Now the tattered armor you start with is, lightweight armor, but it's pretty good for lightweight armor. So you can't complain too much about that. It also has decent fire resist and poison resist, so that's not useless. So, I think most of the time, Warrior and Pyromancer are probably the best classes to start with the Deathless, or almost any run as far as that goes. But not that I'm an expert or anything, it's just speaking for myself, I believe. Give me my Estus, please, sir. Any day now, thank you. You just push the button as fast as you can. Hopefully you don't hear that. If you do, my apologies. I hope we're still friends. Anyways, first aggressive hollow, he hit me. It's not a good sign. But there's not a lot that can kill you here in this first place. You can die to the Asylum Demon, but I think you have to try for that. Alright. Wrong lock on, as is customary. Okay. Playing sloppy, but it kind of just doesn't really matter right now, to be honest. Let's go in here and hope this dude drops a long sword, but even more so a hollow soldier shield. That is actually a really good early game shield, but it kind of is a hassle to farm. Did it happen? It did not happen. Alright, so we need to equip our Pyromancy Flame. And we're going to take this safety Estus as well. And then you get your two-hand going on and roll in here. This guy's like, what's going on? Actually, he's kind of mad. And then you just kind of plunge in on him, let him know who's boss. Hit him with a couple of those. And then back up and hit him with one of these. Tell him to call you in the morning. Then you do it again. Well, that made me look bad, but it's just the truth. Anyways, guy's dealt with easily enough. I always forget which door it is. Hopefully it's this one. Bingo. Alright. Good call, everybody. Good showing so far. Painless Asylum. That sounds like a heavy metal album, but Anyways, we're going to grab this little soul over here. Hopefully not fall off. And we'll go on about our merry way. Now, one thing about the Pyromancer is I do think that I can put a few more stats into Vitality, Health, instead of weapon damage for a while. Loading screens on the Switch. That's kind of part of the reason to, where have I gone? To play the Pyromancer. That's the word we're looking for. Go ahead and just pop all these bad boys for item discovery, of course. We'll get some cheeky levels here. And we'll probably just put them in Vitality. At least one here in Endurance. I think that's a decent start for now. Usually I don't really put many points into Vitality early on. But it's also in a Deathless Attempt. I think it's useful to do that earlier than later. You never know when like a couple hollows might get upset with you. Anyways, ignore. No, you gotta get the gesture from this dude, even if like you're not going to deal with him. You have to. It's just kind of mandatory. You know that. You've played this game. You just gotta get all the stuff. Yes.
Very well.
Any day. Yes, I would like to join your covenant. I just want the gesture, dude. Nice haircut, though, by the way. One day. Thank you. A good day. Alright. Do you have to be human for the item discovery to show up with extra humanity? I'm not actually sure, so it might be worth doing that just to do it. Come down here and grab these homeward bones, of course. Go ahead and equip those before I forget them and need them, and then I'm dying. It's fine. Happens to the best of us. And I don't remember what's in here. Is this the talisman? Well, it is the talisman, but not what I wanted. I don't need a talisman, and there's like red orbs and stuff in the other slots over in those other chests. I don't need those either. So we'll just grab this and head on our way. I think there's a couple other items I could grab here. I'm not going to sweat it too much, really. Hope I don't get skeletons here very soon. A couple of these are decent amount of soul items, I think, but I don't remember which ones are which. So I'll grab a couple and then head on, I believe. Now I think we might be daring folk and go get our grass crest shield real early and hope we don't die. So if we do die, you probably won't see us, because, you know, what's the point in uploading a deathless 10-minute run? I already did that once. It wasn't, you know, a great video. Anyways, there is fire bombs over here, I think. Those might be worth picking up. Less so since we have, you know, pyromancy on this one. But it's still not worthless. They aim a little bit better than the pyromancy does. Anyways, yeah, so I think I'm going to do a couple of death runs, but not death runs, hopefully. And use a couple of these. I don't know if I can actually level up with 400 souls, 600 souls, but we'll see. If I can, that's cool. I can't, and I'm mad about it. But my heart was in the right place, right? I know there's more souls around here, consumable souls and whatever, but, you know, the show must go on, and I don't exactly remember where they are. So we're going to go do this run for a shield. Probably pick up the longbow while we're over here and that armor set, although I don't think I'll use the armor set that's on that body. Tattered armor set, cloth, whatever this is actually pretty good. I don't think we'll actually try to kill the Black Knight. Might be a little more difficult than I want. I think there's a soul over here as well. Yeah. Beautiful. Why didn't I get this before I leveled up? I guess because it was impossible, right? Anyways, there's an S-stock down here somewhere too, right? I don't think we'll use it. I'm just kind of curious if I even know where it is. Yeah, S-stock's actually a pretty decent weapon in my opinion. I can go down here and get these transient curses, just, you know, to be cool. Missed. It's fine. Did not mean to upset you. You could just go back to sleep, but I see you're not going to. Anyways, do not walk off into the water, please. Heading over to Darkroot Garden now, as is the popular stop for many runs, if not all runs. We're just going to try to not die to a Black Knight or these drakes. No promises, but I shouldn't. A couple easy souls here. Might get a couple levels on the way back if we actually make it back. Alright, so here's the part that is a little tricky up here with these dragons. Probably easier to get around these than the Black Knight. Should be able to get around both of them without any problems, but you never know. Usually I would grab the shield up here. It's actually a pretty good shield, but I'm not going to do that on this playthrough because I don't trust myself to dodge this guy when he gets angry. I think you can just grab these just to grab them though, right? You can. He doesn't get angry till you get too close to him. Alright. First round of the hard part coming up. Not quite as good at doing this as I used to be. I don't know if they'll one-shot us since we put points into Vitality. All like 2 of them. But you never know. Dodge him. Alright, first one dodged and there's like one more left. Usually they don't shoot at you twice, I don't think, but you know. You gotta like fishtail here. Usually he shoots at you before we get this far up here. Hopefully we're good, we're good. Okay, great. Now, second trial covered. Third part is the doozy. Now if I get fancy, we might be able to backstab this dude off the edge. Probably just gonna try to grab the shield and run though. To be honest. Could have waited until we come here naturally, but I want a decent shield to start off, and it should be pretty easily doable without dying. No promises. That's not good. Alright. No fanciness, let's just get out of here. He'll never catch us. We got the spry legs. He'll eventually quit following us. I'm just happy I didn't get one shot. Could have happened, you never know. I don't think he follows us too far up here, but I'm not exactly sure when he stops either. So we're going to do the safetiness of it. He actually might still be following me, even though I don't see him. Either way, we're going to go over here and homeward bound back with our ill-gotten gains. Hopefully he doesn't like plunging and take me off the side here. I think he gave up years ago, but you know, never can be too safe, right? Loading screens on the Switch. I've struck again. Alright. That's not what we needed to do. I pushed the wrong buttons. Continue to do so. Alright. You push the start button, not the home button. Anyways. Use these soul items. Better early than late, right? 2,000 souls is quite a bit this early. Just keep them coming, boys. Anyways, like I said, I don't know if the item find works without being in human form, so we're just going to do that. Plus, it's prettier. Not by much. The game doesn't look very beautiful for a remaster on current gen. But, you know, it's okay. Now, I probably will be a scumbag and use the Drake Sword, so you need 16 strength, 13 dexterity, 10 dexterity, something like that for it. But we're not there yet. So I would like 4 more attunement, I think. And that should be enough to get us going for a little while. And let's put another here in endurance. Now, is that min-maxed? No. And it's probably not really good at all. But, you know, it's where we're at. Put your crest shield on here. Feel like a powerful being. Anyways, here we go. We'll start the journey earnestly and naturally with just a few extra things. Defeat that man, thank you. Now you could just run past these dudes, but you know, it's pre-souls, soulless run. Why'd I say soulless? Deathless run. There's plenty of soul in here. Is this gonna work right? Beautiful. Alright, he didn't drop anything for us. Mad. Don't get killed. Beautiful backstabs. Beautiful chain backstabs. Got a little lucky on that one. Not that we needed it. What the hell just happened there? Anyways, gotta watch your camera here. It's a little unruly sometimes. Thank you, Dark Souls. Beautiful fire bombs. Moving forward here. More freebie souls. Love it. Now you kill this rat for humanity. Plus it's just, you know, part of the deal. You have to kill the rat. More souls. Love to see it. This makes for a pretty decent start. Grass Crest Shield, Pyromancy Flame, all that stuff. Just need a slightly better weapon, I think. And we'll get that soon enough. It's no longsword. I wish it was. But a lot of people actually like the hand axe. And it's fine. I'm not going to say I like it. You just keep going for the backstab. We can get some better armor, I guess. Not really better, but you know, we'll probably be putting a decent amount of points into endurance. Since once I get to Drake Sword Town, I probably won't put any more points into offensive stats. It's kind of the point of going pyro, is that you save stat boost points in the long run and put them in your Pyromancy Flame. And does that save a lot of souls? Is it better to do that for a Deathless run? I'm not sure. I'm no expert. But I'm going to try it out. I think we did pretty solidly on the quality run. For our first try anyway. Proud of myself. But we got to do better this time. So the goal is Anarlondo this time. Since we got the Sin's Fortress last time. Spoilers. Thank you for that. Slain. That's what you deserve. Alright, light crossbow. That guy usually doesn't drop a crossbow, I don't think. But we got one this time, right? Anyways. Moving over here, killing these dudes. Probably will buy some arrows to cheese this Drake from this dude over here. Now the thing about this Drake is using the longbow, it doesn't take nearly as many shots as it would with a short bow to kill him. You don't really want to be doing like 45 shots with a short bow into it. You can, but you don't want to. So I'm probably going to put some more points into Dex to use that. I think Drake's Sword takes like 13 Dex anyway, so we're not really wasting much. Just a couple of points. Beautiful purchase. Don't really need these arrows. Standard arrows. Is the large arrows worth buying more? No, probably not. I'm gonna buy like 30 of these. I know it almost certainly won't take that many. Plus we have some of the feather arrows, I think. Let's make sure though. I don't want to do like half damage to it and then not. 46 arrows should be well more than enough. I don't think it'll take near that many. But I just work here. Anyways. Heading forth. I guess we could light the bonfire. That would be a thing we could do. Level up. Like I said, I think that we need to put some points here in strength and dex. I think my vitality's decent. My endurance is low for where I like it to be. I'm an endurance fiend. But I don't think we can really afford to put much more into it right now. Might kill these dudes a couple times just to get an extra level or two early. I think it's kind of worth it. The early levels kind of mean a lot. Like, if you're not great and you get hit and you can't dodge everything and speedrun everything, like, the early levels can mean a lot. Please slay this man. Not ideal. Still not ideal, but it's good enough. No shield, which we don't it's kind of lessened how much of that we need since we have the Grass Crest Shield now. So I need like, what, 800 points to level up one more time? So we'll go ahead and do that. Strength. It does increase our hand axe a little bit for what little bit we'll be using it with. So we'll do that. One more time of killing these dudes and we'll go ahead and go. I'm not going to reset it again, I don't think. Can two-shot that guy with the two-hand. Don't get wily and knock me off this. Friend. Look at that dude trying to block. Does he not know who this is? I tried to sound cool, like a pro wrestler or something. It just didn't really come naturally. So now I look like a buffoon now. It's fine. You know, it happens to all of us. I had so much trouble figuring out how to get these dudes to attack on my first couple playthroughs. Well, you just kick them is the actual real answer there. Spear? You know, I actually like a spear quite a bit. Maybe we should be using the spear instead of the hand axe. I can't even do it. I need one more dex. Do I even have 10 dex? Dude, we might actually just go ahead and do the spear. I think the spear is quite a bit safer. Does less damage though, but man, it's got the range. It's got all kinds of range. We won't be using it long. I lied. We're gonna go ahead and reset this one more time. I think I'll go in here and kill these dudes though. We're probably just gonna go spear mode. I think it's a little bit safer than the hand axe. Not good. That's why you get the health, man. You never know when bad play can be punished. Now, is that enough? I don't know if it was actually. We're gonna hope it was. One more time, one more dexterity, please. Okay, there we go. Big dex in the house. Alright. Now, start the journey proper, please. Spear. Love it. Okay. I don't know. There's something about spears, man. I actually like them a lot. Now, is it better than a hand axe? I guess that depends on who you ask. For me, apparently I've made a huge mistake. Tie-knot shard's a good drop there. I don't know if we really have enough endurance to take advantage of the spear's quality. Of, you know, blocking and all that good stuff. I guess I'm gonna go down here one more time. I lied to you and kill this dude just so he doesn't sneak up on me when I'm not looking at him. There's those dudes. I'm not killing those. I only half lied. Alright, so let's go forward. I'm gonna safety Estus here, even though we probably shouldn't really need to. One day I'll remember I actually have a Pyromancer playing for this point in the game. You know, it's probably actually bad to be using the spear here when there's so many dudes. Alright, thank you for that. Just get them, man. Perfect. Alright. Go in here, clear this house out so they don't stab you in the back just like those friends did. Yeah, hand axe is probably actually better. Like, without upgrades and mediocre gear, it's probably better to be using a hand axe right now. But I'm a rebel. Not really. I just, you know, it's just what we're doing. We're not going to be using either one of them for very long. Might as well put these fire bombs on here. We might actually end up using them. May try to not use gold pine resin on Taurus Demon. I've gotten lost. Even though I think it's probably worth it. Again, going to safety Estus here. Is it worth it? Yeah. Don't you hit me. Probably should be saving that for Taurus Demon, because he's, you know, super difficult and all that. Just kidding. Shouldn't have a problem with him. I have died to him. He has knocked me off the bridge more than once. Beautiful gold pine resin. pretty good for this boss and the gargoyles, and you know, pretty much any boss for that matter, I guess. Pretty useful. Perfect. You just poke them till they're dead. Got him. I'm the only spear user in this area, friend. No mercy. Now, I'm not going to mess with this Black Knight. I think it's a pretty good idea not to. Barely dodged that one. Take him out, right in the shins. That's where they like it. Moving up here. We're going to try to get this Titanite Lizard. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. Actually, don't really know how good a spear is for doing it. Decent enough, apparently. I have ruined everything. Really? Okay. I was like, really? I didn't kill that? Wondering if I'm going to use the gold pine resin on this boss or not. Probably should. I don't even know if you can. Nice. Thank you. Good lord. Dude, am I actually going to die here? Well, that's not a good sign. It continues to not be a good sign. I probably should have took damage there. Yeah, that's not good. Anyways, I'll go ahead and do this because coward. I'm obviously playing really bad right now. Alright, there goes our safety Estus one more time. And let's see what we can do. To be honest, in the early game, I kind of had a better time and an easier time with the warrior. So maybe the extra pyromancy is not really worth it. But maybe I'm crazy. Having spells and pyromancy later will be useful as well. Doesn't hurt to have some ranged attacks, friends. Alright, you hit him with this. You hit him with one of those. Tell him to call you in the morning. Take him out, boys. That's a good thing because my roll didn't work. Anyways, quick work of the Taurus Demon here with the resin. Some sort of resinous behavior, you might say. I just love that it's still ticking there. Making me feel all powerful. No, we're not going to get killed by the dragon fire. Although I have before. Let's go ahead and talk to my friend Solaire. We might scumbag him and use him later. You know, for a gargoyle. Today. Yes. Yes. Thank you, kind friend. Alright. A lot of talking going on here. Alright, you hit him with one more conversation to make sure he's good. I think he's good. One more for the double. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to try to run across this bridge and not get fried. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we're going to, you know, shoot your tail off. Kind dragon. Well, that was uneventful. Let's go down here and get some rest on. See how far we are away from where I need to be stat-wise. And then after we hit 16 strength, 14 dex, we'll just go with endurance and vitality for a long time, probably. Alright, strength. Do we like 3 points off of it? It's not ideal, but we can cook those up pretty quick. You know how. Now when I shoot this thing's tail off, it might fly away. So I'm going to scumbag here and get a few Drake-powered levels. And then I think we picked up a few more consumable souls. I'll use those too, just so we aren't here all night. You get the 555 there just to walk up there and be like peeping out and stuff, you know. Really just need this level and 2 more, so it shouldn't be much of a hassle. It's kind of a lot of souls in the early game if you're struggling, or if you're a scumbag like me. I'm gonna have to check our souls again, like I said. Kind of feel dirty to do this, but you know, not dirty enough to not do it a few times. Not gonna completely cheese the game though. And what did I have here? Not much, to be honest. That's like only 1,000 souls or so right there. So maybe 1 or 2 more times of this and we'll be good to go. We'll get the super excitement of shooting a tail. Like 15 times or something, I think. Not my proudest moments in Dark Souls gaming. I don't have many, so I'll take what I can get, right? Bridge. Is he even fireballing? Did I not poke my head up enough? Go, go, go. Alright. Guess I didn't. I'll see how far away off now. Dude, that's not good. Alright, so maybe 2 more. Gotta have the 14 dex for the longbow. Unfortunately. Didn't realize we'd be this far off. Mistakes were made. One more of these plus my consumable should be good to go, and then we can scumbag and use the Drake sword. I don't actually know if it's even better to use the Drake sword than just use like the Claymore. But we did the Claymore last time, so I'm going to mix it up just a little bit. Although I do think the Claymore is probably arguably one of the best weapons in the game. Especially early game, because it's so easy to get. Big sweeping arcing strikes, and you get that R1 poke, real nice. We're just going to go with Drake Sword, which is just overpowered stat-wise. Could be worse. Riveting gameplay, riveting commentary. Alright, pop these. Might need them later, you say? No. Of course not. Level up. Is it the correct number? Dude, it's almost the correct number. Okay, well, next time I'll know. I'll have to budget my souls just a little bit better. This should be the only grinding we need to do in the game. And it should be pretty fast paced for the rest of it. Until I die. A tragic and early death. But this time, we're not going to fool with going up there and getting Claymore. How much more did I need for this? If it's just a few, I'll kill these dudes outside. $100? Yeah, let's just kill this dude, I guess. Two shot in, boys. Alright. Messed up a little bit. I should pick that up. That's not a long sword, it's a short sword. It's not even half as good. Got hit again. Don't tell anybody. Alright, big level up. There it is. Okay, that's the last time I'll touch strength and dex for a long time, I believe. Should I kindle that? Is it cowardly to do so? Maybe. It's we're gonna use it to the undead parish anyway, so let's just kindle it. It's cowardly, yes, but I am a coward, so we'll roll with it. Please release me. Okay, let's go. We'll go ahead and get these free souls one more time. And that'll be the last one. This time for realsies. Please don't fall off the edge. Right in the spine. Love to see it. What you got for me? Long. Dude, it's the long sword. Is how this works? No. I'm a bad pyromancer. I kind of wondered if he died there as well. Anyways, now where do I shoot this from? It's just like anywhere down here, right? Guess I can move back here a little bit. Okay. That frame rate though, right? Alright, now here's where it gets really good. We'll use the good arrows. Alright. Make sure you don't waste them now. Okay, this might take a few minutes. It's going to take like 15 arrows or something. But it's a Drake sword. A lot of... Wow, nice body throw. A lot of early game prep here for late game greatness. It's not really late game. It's more like, you know, to get through Blighttown. But it's where it is, right? The longbow plus the feather arrows makes it quite a bit faster. I think it takes like 30 to 50 normal arrows with the short bow. That's kind of insane. I mean, this was kind of insane itself, but you know, I'm all about the cheese, and this is about as cheesy as it gets. So that's what we're doing, I guess, for now. It might not even take 15. I don't actually remember. It took less than I thought it did last time. I just guessed 15. Maybe I lied to you. It might be like 30. I don't know. It'd be a lot faster if you didn't see fit to run around and get mad. Just accept that you're going to lose your tail. It'll grow back. You're a lizard. I could probably get in more than one shot doing this, but I don't really want to waste the good arrows to do so. Maybe if I'm going to do this, I should be like the expert at it or something. But that's not quite where we're at. Any day concert, which should be about halfway through. It's good video, right? You know, any conscious beast would be, you know, not going back to the same spot and repeating the same process. So he kind of deserves it, one could say. The funny part is I'm going to get the Drake sword and then immediately fall off of this bridge. Maybe even the rats will kill me, you never know. The deathless runs, they bring out the worst in you. What will you do to survive? It's just natural. It's nature, just like nature intended. All that stuff. I'm rambling. Hopefully this is over real soon. There it is. Dude, that was only like 12 shots. That wasn't bad. I mean, it's bad for a video, but as far as like, you know, worth doing, it's definitely worth doing. Drake sword, please. 200 physical damage versus 80. That's not what we want. We wanted this. Yeah, okay. So get rid of these. Get rid of this and get rid of this. We don't need that. Where's my pyromancy flame? Absolutely. Okay. So here we go. Don't die to the rats, please. My first few runs through here, like these things kind of killed me a few times. Why? Not real sure. I'm like, hey friend, how do you beat the rats? And he's like, well dude, you just kill them. I'm like, oh. So after a little while, I learned to just kill them. But it did take me a little while. You go up a ladder. Where's the ladder at? Is this it? Absolutely. It hasn't even been that long since I've been through here. You would think I would know. But you were wrong. Kind sir. One shot him. With my Drake sword. Oh yeah, we can't go through there. Fair enough. Defeat this man. Alright, this dude wants some too. I'll have you know I cheesed for a Drake sword. Don't die. That's not what we wanted to do there. We'll go up here and try to kill these dudes before the dudes come up behind us kill us. As is customary. Got him. Alright. This boar could kill us. I'm sure there's a dude come up behind me anytime now. Always. Alright. Good day. Alright, you put your fancy alluring skulls on here. Maybe even your fancy black fire bombs. We do have the pyromancy flame, so maybe I should just be using that instead, like a good player. You coming? But don't fall off, friends. It'll be bad news. Come up, please. Is this even necessary? Not really. Did you see that? Yeah, okay. Not worth. One or two more of those and we should be golden. Decent amount of free souls to do this and make the area safer. Sure, I'll buy it. Dude, it's like right in the fire. Go on. Okay. Okay, one more. And I'm mad about it. Yeah, so far I think I actually prefer the warrior to start now. Kind of changed my views a little bit. Go on. Please. He has been defeated. Love to see it. I thought he gave us more. We got the Fame Boar Helm, not wearing it. Real heavy and not real good. In my... Why are you guys here? You're supposed to be up there. A little late on the block there. Shame to see it. Anybody? Okay. Just get him while he's going through the wine cabinet, I guess. Beautiful. Mystery key. I just pick it up because we can. We've got the master key. I don't actually even know if the master key opens Lautrax prison because I always get this. Totally calculated dodge there, not just by coincidence. Just like that fall bus. This guy looks like he's in a little pain. Now these Baldernauts coming up, man, I've got a bad history with them. They don't like me very much. As in, they kill me. It's fine. We got fireballs now. Don't make fun of me if I miss them. Now, I don't know if this dude ever actually comes after you, but I'm going to be a scumbag and, you know, attack him while he's not looking. That's why you get the fireballs. I don't think he actually even ever comes after you, though. But we're going to never actually know ourselves, and we're going to always be cautious about it. Take him out. Just gotta get that kick in for bad manners. Totally on purpose. I didn't just push buttons to push buttons. Come on, Ahab. That Drake sword, man. Hitting him. Dude missed. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting the shield. Tie-knot shards. Not really going to need those for the kind of run that I'm trying to do. Not anytime soon, anyway. Go down here and buy the key to the undead bird. We'll pick up the halberd. I'm never going to use the halberd. We're going to pick it up anyway. You know, completionism and all. Dude, he's after me. Didn't realize he'd be after me, but he is. Drake sword does make short work of these boys. Now we're going to open this in case we ever want to use it. Probably won't be using it though. Now I'm going to go this way instead of wading through 2 or 3 more Baldernauts. Is it cowardice? Yes. They're like at least like a 7 out of 10 coward. But I can make it. It's fine. Got him. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and upset this knot up here. Why not? It's a good thing he can't aim, because I sure can't. Not what I wanted to do. Got him. He dropped something. We're going to get it, don't you worry. Love that. That Chandler better not get upset with me. Tie-knot shard. So we've got like 3 free tie-knot shards. Any other time I'd be overjoyed for these. This time it's kind of whatever since we're Drake sorting and it doesn't upgrade that way. I'm not going to hate to see it though. I think we'll do endurance for a while. Could always use more stamina. We'll go ahead and kindle this while we're here, I guess. Okay. Endurance. All 1 point of endurance. Lame. You gotta go down here and talk to Andre and get his gesture. Love it. Not really needing anything else right now. Hey man, I'm leaving. Don't be mean. Did I pick up any more consumable souls to go ahead and use? I don't think that's going to be enough. Alright, so yeah, we're going to go up here and try to free Lautrec and not die. We'll see how that goes. First legitimate place we could die. I mean, we could die before, but this is actually a place you can die at. If and you're not careful. And you probably die anyway, even if you are. That was a good one. I didn't know that was going to work out like it did, but I'm glad it did. Now I could probably put on some better armor. That could probably be number 1 here. Quite a bit more weight here for probably not very much armor. Can we still roll? We can roll. Can we put on something fancy? This thing has... Can we do it? Okay, we can't do it. I tried to do it, you can't hate. Is this worth doing? Yes, okay. Put on some more armor, because these dudes hurt. Hopefully we won't die now. Alternate number 1. Rotten ankles. Good day to you, sir. Thank you for the free humanity. Anyways. Come to me. Not too fast, though. Don't you kill me. Almost killed me. This is why you get the humanity, man. The pyromancy flame. Don't die and look silly. I'm not very good with it. It's been a while since I've tried to use it. If I was good, I'd probably just wait till the enchantment went away. But what fun would that be, right? Okay, is that it? Do we have just a channeler left now? Safety Estus. We do a lot of those. Alright, where are you at, kind sir? Dead. Was hoping for a channeler's trident and did not get it. Kinda mad. Okay, now we're gonna go free Lautrec and get the best ring in the game. Assuming this Baldurknight doesn't kill me, because he likes to parry and I like to fall for it. Not this time, thankfully. Free humanity over here, always worth picking up. You know, I haven't popped any more humanity lately. Why have I not? I guess because now I have 2. That's a good reason, right? Next time we go free this kind soul. Right before we kick him off the edge. It's fine. Don't judge. If he didn't want to get kicked off the edge, then he shouldn't have had great items. Nor be close to edges. Are you going? Yes, he is going. He's a good guy. Not long for this world, not word. Okay, words are hard. Like, commentary in games is hard. Playing games like Dark Souls and not dying while you commentate is hard too. But mostly just commentating anyway is hard. Like, I have trouble communicating without playing games. You know, words and dialect are, you know, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Gotta go. Anyways, going down here. You like my fancy helmet? I don't know about that hair though. Anyways, not sure how good this armor is, being as it exposes everything. But that's why we got the shield, right? Why did I not grab this before? That would have been useful, man. I guess it still is, right? Anyways, Lautrec, friends, are you here yet? Do I need to respawn you? Let's just rest anyway. Big level ups here in endurance. And by level ups, I guess I need 1. Good day, sir. Bye, miss you. Alright. Now you hit them with the quit. And then the reload. Come on, thank you. Switch loading screens. They're good ones. Alright, best string in the game. Love it. Problem is you can never take it off, but why would you want to? Alright, use these humanity. How many do I need to use? 4. Now we got some big item find, boys. Need to reinforce me. Thank you. Have a good day as well. Alright. We're gonna go back up here and maybe go get the Elite Knight armor. I'm not sure. I'm sure I can't wear it yet, so I don't know if there's really a point in going out there and getting it. We could go fight the Moonlight Butterfly, but again, I don't know if there's really a point. I don't think it really even gives you that many souls. So there might not be really a point in going to the forest right now, although I usually would. So we might just go down here, kill a few more hollows, get in our level, and then fight some gargoyles. Probably what we're going to do. Although the Elite Knight armor is good to have for later. So maybe I should just go get it either way, whether I plan on using it right now or not. Slain. I think that's enough to level up one more time. Yeah, I think we will just go ahead and run down here and get the Elite Knight armor. Not tackling Havel anytime soon. Not that crazy. Dude, it's not even enough to level up. I'm kind of mad. Could fight this Cyanide Demon, but not going to do that. Not skilled enough. Well, not to do it and not die. See? Almost got me again. That's why you get the vitality, folks. It lets you play a little sloppy. Thank you. Do need a few of these, even since we're going to Bloodtown. Gonna skip most of the depths in Bloodtown using my fancy master key. Is it scumbaggy? I don't think so. You can do it. It's not a glitch. Like, the only thing I think is scumbaggy is glitches. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Now, you don't want to get this grab, because I think it can one-shot a lot of people at this point in the game. Not me, of course, because skill. Alrighty. Now you go up here and get this fancy bonfire. Be kind of a rough place to be if you didn't know about it. We could go get the wolf ring. I have a chance of dying getting the wolf ring, so I don't know if it's worth it. Although I probably will go get it, because we won't be using any other ring for a while. I don't think, anyway. It might be worth just going and fighting the butterfly just for 3 souls. Is that dumb? It's possible. You just get through here and reset the bonfire to make sure. No big deal. I don't think we can use many pieces of that right now, but it's actually pretty good armor. It can last you most of the game. Or all of the game, depending. I can do a level up now, right? More endurance. I don't think it's going to matter, but hey, we got it. Now I'm going to go Wolf Ring. I do still have those equipped. Yes. Okay. Do I need these fire bombs? I might as well take them off so they don't throw me off. It's dangerous to do this, although I do think the Wolf Ring's pretty useful. I'd be better off killing this stone giant instead of trying to homeward run away. But they do like a chant that keeps you from rolling or something. It does some kind of movement thing, and I've died to it a few times. So you gotta be pretty powerful to do that kind of thing. Dude, I just love these like harmless trees. They're just kind of having a good time, and you're over here just chopping them down like some kind of jerk. It's a decent amount of souls too for doing nothing. Alright, so I think this is what we'll do, is just run through your homeward bone and hope we don't die. Last time was successful, we'll see if this time is too. If it's not, well, I'll cry about it. You do the run. Please go. Dude, that guy wasn't even chasing me this time. Sometimes he gets like right up in your grill. And then I guess sometimes he just hangs out and be like, what's going on? Somebody just ran by. Don't know what that's about. Go ahead and put this puppy on. You know, I could die on the way to the butterfly. I don't think I'm going to die to the butterfly, but you could die to the stone giants and stuff outside of it, so I'm just not going to do it. Probably giving up a few souls. Like, he doesn't even drop that many souls, so it's not a big deal. Granted, souls are souls, but I would rather give up that than take a chance on dying to it. For, like, such little gain anyway. It's worth dying for Wolf Ring or Elite Knight Armor, but it's not worth dying to get, like, a couple thousand souls. Good day. Not worth dying to get a Moss Clump or whatever that was. I thought about it, though. Don't want to get grab. Prefer the purple ones, not the red ones. Alright, we're going to run through this guy again. Hopefully he doesn't kill us. He's a good guy, though, so don't mind him. Although I do gotta say, I don't know if having the fireballs early are worth doing this over a warrior. Because warrior starts with better equipment. I don't know. That's why we do it, man. We get a practice in. Alright, get your rest on. No time for level ups now, and I wonder if we can use any more armor. Can I use this? Yes. Can I use any more pieces of it? Yes, we can. Don't think this will be happening. It kind of does. Can we use the other piece? I really doubt it. No, not happening. Yeah, well, this is our best piece of armor here. Even though our legs are, you know, skinny and exposed, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Might be able to upgrade to the Elite Knight leggings after this next boss fight. Never know. We're gonna try to, though. I don't know if it's worth using the gold pine resin on this boss, since I'm gonna use Solaire. Spoilers. And we have a Drake sword. I don't anticipate it being that hard. Famous last words. Or that's what she says, whichever joke you prefer. Alright, time to go. Kind of surprised we could learn all the Elite Knight armor so far. Or most of it anyway. He's getting fancy, see? Just burn him up. Take him out. That might have been useful on the gargoyles, but you know, I got a sword, it doesn't matter. Alright, I guess we have to kill all these dudes again. It's fine. I can do it. They're not empowered this time. Ow. I thought I would hit that one as well. It did not. I've been tricked. Defeated. Alrighty. Guess we're going up this way now. Oh, we put on Lautrac's ring. That's the difference. How did I forget that? That's the difference in the equip load, friends. How did you let me forget that and look silly? Ah well. Moving on. Safety Estus. We'll summon this kind gentleman. Because it's a deathless run, and why wouldn't you? He makes everything safe and cozy. Just like you, dear viewer. Hello, good night, Slayer. You coming? Absolutely. Okay, let's get to it then. Their health bars was up there? That's not good. Is it supposed to show that? Something tells me it's not. Shoot that man. Alright, good aim, Slayer. Alright, well, never mind. Good aim, Slayer. Fireball them, boys. That's why you get them. Okay, that wasn't good. And he's gone. And he's gone. Dude, we got a gargoyle helm. Love it. Don't know that we'll actually use it. Guess we'll go ahead and get a safety Estus. Super safety Estus here. $10K souls. Love to see it. Let's go ring this big boy bell up here. Long ladder. You know I like a ladder. It is a stunning view though. Alright, first part of the early part of the game. Defeated. Nice wall. Alright. Going down, please don't fall. You just gotta love the wolf ring glow. Makes you look like you're being kissed by the good Lord Jesus Christ himself. Okay, it might not be that cool, but you know. Alright, talk to this dude. Learn gesture. Best gesture in the game, arguably. Alright, we gotta go. Perfect. Beautiful sun rays. Beautiful rooftop. We have had many a victory up here. Downward. Okay, and now we will journey to the Capra Demon, the next scary spot in the run, in my opinion. My humble, not much experience opinion. Dude just hanging out in the middle of the wall there, no problem. We're gonna go the long way to the Capra Demon. Not gonna mess with the Drake any more than I have to, so we'll go through Firelink Shrine and back up Undead Bird or whatever. Nothing can stand in our way. We are a knight of purity and power. Please carry on. Alrighty. These 11,000 souls are burning a hole in my pocket, so of course we gotta use them. I think we'll put some more in endurance. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Can never have too much endurance, friends. Until you get to 40, that's the soft cap. And then the 50 is the hard cap. You gotta learn your hard caps and your soft caps in Dark Souls. Could be very important. Let's take them out. Good day. Ow. Right on my foot. Just I'll get hit by everything, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's check if we can wear these yet. Nope. We sure can't. Guess we'll put our breezy legs back on then. And just roll with it. Safety Estus once more. And that's the very safe Estus. If I die through here, I'd be real upset with myself. I am getting hit by literally everything though, because I'm bad and not really paying attention here. Good day. That's how you just handle the situation. You just slash at stuff until it dies, and you just tank the hits with your big boy armor. That's how we solve the problems. Ow. You just go through it, man. No worries. No point in resting. It's just going to reset everything. Should Estus, because it'd be good if I did. Ow. Probably should have moved out of the line of fire if I was going to... Come on, man. I'm trying to do a speech here. Just take them all out. Is it worth it? No. Kill this guy. He likes to come up behind you. Second burst, same as the first. Dude, I got plenty of those. I don't need any more. Alright. You just kill them all, get the free souls, man. It's worth it. Just do it. Capra Demon is not super easy. He can give you. It's a bunch of bullshit. But you know, you just gotta know your limits. Are you dead? Alright, I got a bad throwing arm. That's okay, you just wait till they get real close to you. Now am I fighting that knight again this time? Nope. Still scared of him. Still not fighting Havel either. He can keep his reign forever. I don't need Havel armor. I've got elite knight armor and I can't even wear that. It's a sad day. Anyway, this is the victory lap. We've already defeated all these goons, and we come back just to remind them who's the boss. Alrighty. Fancy door. Even fancier ladder. Long ladder. Riveting gameplay ensues. This is what you're here for, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, it'll make me happy. Hopefully it'll make you happy. Anyways, moving on to Undeadburg proper. Lower Undeadburg, some may say. It's got dogs in it and stuff. Dead. Alright then. You weren't supposed to hit me, but that's fine. Alright, there's humanity back here and a guy locked in the closet. We're just going to leave him in there. Please. Please, dog. Just take the hit just to get rid of him. Alright, we're getting ambushed. Not much of an ambush when you know it's coming. Alright. Just kill him, man. Get the bandit's knife over here. Isn't this like the thief's hood and stuff? This is Millbreaker. I guess the armor set's further down. It's a cool armor set, man. Alright. Again, there's dogs and ambushes further down here as well. Lower Undeadburg does not last very long at all. It's probably a lot harder when you don't know everything's coming. I don't remember ever really struggling here. Did I just die? Could. I got stuck in here. It's not a good place to be. Is this going to turn out bad? Okay. I don't know where anything is. There's like 5 dudes that just tried to kill me. Where'd they go? Did they like fall through the wall or something? Okay. Maybe they did. Because I don't see them. Anyways, that's what happens when you mess with me. You try to, like, attack me, and you'll just fall through the abyss. It's a good thing, because I probably could have died there. Because I played real bad. Yep, they almost certainly just fell off the map. So I think they just died. Anyways, Guardian Angel. I'm playing super bad through here. Anyways, not punished. So that's good. Don't remember what this is, but we have to pick it up. Contractually obligated to do so. Was it worth? That's arguable, I guess. Alright. Now we'll rise back to the top up here. Don't know why you're even here. Good day. I don't think that killed him, but we're gonna act like it did. This lady's here. She's a nice lady. We're just gonna leave her. We're gonna act like we don't know her out in public. Alrighty. So we're gonna go through here and fight a Capra Demon. Then, if we survive, get an Amber from the depths, get a Laurentius from the depths, and then mosey on. Village body for humanity. Thank you. I think locking on around here is just a bad idea. These guys aren't going to kill you. Final words, possibly. At least I hit him. Happy about that one. Alright, we'll just go back to this bonfire, reset our Estus, maybe get a level, and then we'll go fight like a goat and his dog friends. Nothing weird about that sentence. You're the ones making it weird. Can I rest? Really? Dude was upset with me. Okay. Do I have enough souls to get to 4,000? Something tells me we do not. I don't think so. Either way. Let's go forth. See if we can conquer a boss. Dude, I'm kind of tired of fighting these same dudes. Like, my route, it's probably not the best route. If you don't want to fight these dudes on the stairs 18 times. Oh. They coming behind me? Anybody? No? Okay. Rat has to. You have to fight the rat. It's in your contract. And that's it. Let's go. This boss can be a big hassle. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Can I put on my armor yet? That's not what I wanted. Dude, we can. We've hit the magic number. Perfect. Beautiful. It's nice to have a lot of armor going in here. We don't have a great stability shield, so we'll make up for that with the Elite Knight set. And a decent amount of health, I guess. So hopefully we're good to go. Let's try not to be a little idiotic here. I'd like to save health for Capra Demon. Alright, hard part comes in dogs. Can you defeat me, dogs? They definitely tried. Alright. Safety Essences, we won't be using 10 of them. Okay, cross your fingers. Alright, dog's dead. Hard part over. Alright, well, maybe not. I can't see, there's a tree in the way. Nope, that's too fancy for me. Can he even get to me here? I think he's supposed to fall down and then you just plunge attack him. Isn't that what people tell me to do? Yep, that's exactly how that goes. That's why we get the Pyromancy. You dead, Consor? He is dead now. Key of the depths acquired. Alright, we're going to go ahead and head on down to the depths. Should have enough Estus to get where I need to be. If not, then what happens happens, I guess, right? We always have humanity. Final last words. Is there a thing behind me? No. That's not what I wanted to do. What you got for me here? I didn't think he was that close. I knew he was coming, man, but I didn't think he was that close. I guess I'll know for next time. Don't really have 43 Estus to be doing stupid stuff with. Dealt with. Alright, so the torch guys you gotta watch out for. Right before I get killed by them. Not great. Now there's dogs in here and butchers. Why do I trade when I don't have to? Who knows? I'll never find out myself. Alright, Hollow's dealt with. Dog was not one shot. That's kind of not good. Any day. Alright. Oh, did not want to fall off there. Have I upset this person? No. Okay, that's what you want to see. Okay, that's even more what you want to see. Alright. Thought I was gonna hit the wall there. Alright, dealt with. Large butcher friend. Alright, grab the ember in case we want to use it. You never know. Alright, dogs down here. Slay them. I don't like how we're not one-shotting the dogs. I feel with my skill level they should be one-shot. That was a joke. It's because the Drake Sword's actually not that good. Good day. Alright, perfect. Free humanity, love to see it. Alright, spot this lady. Okay, well, when I said fight the lady, you weren't supposed to get hit. Alright, problem solved. Large sack. Alright, let's go ahead and save our good friend Laurentius here. Yes, Laurentius, I'm here for you. You kind soul, you. You're welcome. Alright, are you back in Firelink yet? Let's make sure. One more. Three's the doozy. Okay. And now, you homeward bound. Back to Firelink yourself. We'll beat you there, Laurentius. Nintendo Switch load screens. Alright, let's go find this kind soul up here. He's a good guy. Don't know how he beat us here, but he did. No.
Yeah, wonderful.
Alright, purchase items. Now, we don't really want to spend thousands and thousands of gold, and by gold I mean souls, on these equipment. But Fire Orb's pretty good. And so is Combustion. But should I use Combustion instead of Fireball? Who knows? How much does this cost to actually level up? Just 500 for this one. 1,000 here. 2,000. I think we'll go ahead and spend that on there. Is this the best use of our souls? Why not? In fact, let's just go ahead and pop the rest of these. Alright, kind friend. Should I buy Combustion? That's a big question.
Oh, hello there.
I think I should. It's only 500 anyway. Now, can I get one more of these? Yes. Should I get another one now? I don't know how useful this will be. I can blot down, actually.
Goodbye then.
Let's see. Do we already have 2 attunement slots? We do. So Fire Orb's just better. So do we want Fireball or Combustion? Combustion might actually do more damage than my Drake Sword. How much did this cost to level up one more time? I don't think it's going to be very good against Quelaag. But do it anyway, right? I don't think we'll be getting the 4,000 souls I need to level it up any further. So we'll leave it there, I guess. How much attunement did I have? Got 12, right? You have 12 attunement. 14 is the 3 slots, I think. But we'll just leave it where it's at for now, I guess. Anyways, Blot Town bound. I've gone the wrong way. Now, can we get in and out of Blot Town without dying? It's a prime question. First time I did it, I did not think that we would on my first try, but we did. Can we run it back and do it again? with a slightly different build. I guess time will tell. I don't know how many poison cleansing things I have. Probably not very many. Probably worth looking. I have one. That's probably not very good. I should have bought some more. We're only going to need one though, it's fine. We're only going to need one when we go to Quelaag. Because we're only going to have to fight Quelaag one time. I hope. We're going to be quite a bit worse off fighting Quelaag this time, since Drake Sword's not great. I think she's pretty resistant, if not immune to fire. And yeah, plus 10 claymores and stuff do more damage than the Drake Sword does right now. But we did get a big boy Pyromancy Flame, so we'll see what that does. Probably nothing. We could fire warp these dudes though, if there's two of them. Like, if it's just one, they're easy to backstab, but these ogres, it's just two, it's kind of a hassle to fool with them. I don't think you have to fight two here in a second. No, maybe not. Could probably aggro them with my bow, but I'm lazy. Alright. Come on, good friend. Don't really want to waste another fire orb on you. You go for the backstab and you get it because they got a large back. And then you run away from this one. Not dead? Okay. You weren't supposed to hit me with that either. Kinda mad. Kinda mad about that too. I can't really afford to get poisoned since I don't have really any poison cleansing things. Good day. Kinda not as prepared as I should be to go into Blottown. Should have brought some more poison moss cleansing stuff, if nothing else. You're not taking our hit from this dude. Get him in the back. Thank you. Take him out, boys. Pillage. Thank you. Alright. Now, to start Blottown proper. It's an awful place. Don't need that chest. You just follow the light. We're not going to get the Firekeeper soul on the way down here because it's full of despair. Yeah, definitely not in as good a spot as I was on the quality playthrough with the warrior. So I may be mistaken. Maybe the Pyromancer Flame is just not worth it that early. I guess it just kind of depends on how good you are with it. I'm not very good, so I guess it goes to say it's not very good for me. Let's get as far away from those poison dart dudes as I can, of course. I always thought these things were super easy to deal with. And this wagon wheel is scary because gravity. That's scary too. We may have made it, not sure yet. I think we'll be fine. Now if I can remember exactly how to get to the bonfire down here, we'll be doing great. Don't have the rusted iron ring, don't have poison cleansing things. Not in a great spot, but I don't plan on being down here for very long. So I guess it works out. Just kill them all. Oh dude, I forgot about Maneater Mildred. I always forget about Maneater Mildred for some reason. You go up here. Hopefully there was no mosquitoes coming with her. Alright, there she is, fine friends. Not doing much damage with that. She just tanking, man. She don't care. I see a mosquito, so we're gonna run back through here. Dead. Not what I wanted to do. Beautiful. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Don't you hit me again. You backstabber. Right there it is. You have been defeated. Can you get out of the way, please? Where I get humanity. Butcher knife. You know, is the butcher knife worth using? Not for this one, but I was gonna look at it real quick. A lot of strength. I don't know. Is that a good weapon? You can tell me. Alright, dragon scale. You know, the dragon scale reinforces the Drake sword. So if I thought it might have been worth bringing a weapon reinforcement kit or whatever down here. Although typically you wouldn't want to enforce the Drake sword. This might be a time that's worth it. Just rest. Okay, thank you. Alright, so you could go get some large Titanite shards, but for our build we really don't need to, so really the only thing we need to do down here is to fight Quelaag, I think, because, you know, the rest of it isn't really worth dealing with over there. Now what do I want? Do I need more vitality? I guess we'll go with more vitality. Alright, so let's put this on my bar, in case I need it. How much fire resist does this thing offer? 8 versus 12. Yeah, I think for Quelaag we're going to put on this stuff, because the only reason you really die to Quelaag is for like the fire explosions. And not really the melee. I don't need to kindle this since we already have 9. But yeah. Plus, I was going to say I might be able to get through if I can poison put this on, but that's absolutely not true. But this poison doesn't really do a lot of damage. Just kind of a hindrance more than anything. Alright, so if we don't get a bunch of ogres mad at us, we'll be good to go here in a second. Not really sure what the optimal way through here is. But yeah, we got a lot of fire resist. Not much physical resist, but you really shouldn't be getting hit by Quelaag very much. That's a rock. Not to be confused with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Anyways, get in here. They won't chase you down here. Alright, that's my one cure for poison. So hopefully we one-shot this. Otherwise we're gonna, you know, be dead, I guess. I guess this isn't, you know, something you get a second chance at. Don't know what I was thinking. I don't think Combustion and Fire Orb are going to do much in this fight. But, we have them. I'm going to go ahead and safety Estus here. Come on, Mildred. Mildred's worth summoning in this fight, I think. Even though she doesn't do much damage and dies to lava a lot of the time. She's still decent, man. You can't just kill her in the swamp and then not summon her. She's just trying to help out. Let's go. Thank you. Leaping at me, trying to kill me. That's not good. Run. See, if we didn't have a lot of fire resist there, we may have just died. Because you're not supposed to actually take hits. Not doing much damage with this Drake sword. Get out of there. Yeah, this is kind of the time that the Drake sword's just not very good. Missed. Just get her right in the legs, man. She won't know what hit her. Kind of hard to tell when she's going to do the explosion, or it is for me anyway. It looks spooky, so I ran. Good call. Okay. Don't take. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, close call. I don't know what kind of noises were coming out of my mouth there, but you know. Mildred, you gonna do anything? Mildred, please come to my savior. My rescue. Please do any damage. Does this even do any damage? Nope. And why would it? Take her out. I just wanted to see if any fire damage could be done there, and apparently it cannot. Good day, Mildred. Now, I almost died on that fight, so that's not good. But I didn't die, so that's good. You know what I forgot? I forgot that we can actually get a good pyromancy down here. So, guess we'll get some attunement slots after all. So I think it takes 2 slots. Good day. Alrighty. Great Chaos Fireball, of course, what I'm referring to. Wouldn't mind having that plus Fire Orb. You never would have found that without me. Internet. Yes. Okay, be gone. Slowly. Hope you're having a good day today, everybody. Just forgot to take that second to let you know how I care about you. Enter Covenant. Yes. Please give me my Great Chaos Fireball. Thank you. Okay. So now, you'll level up. So that should give us 3 attunement slots. We'll get a couple of these. And yeah. We'll call that the way that is. Attune. Great Chaos Fireball. Yeah, it uses 2. Okay, so we have 6 Fire Orbs and 4 Great Chaos Fireballs. And since we've done got all we need from you, we'll go ahead and get rid of you. You can still warp back here later since you've rested at the bonfire once. You just can't do much with the Covenant. And I don't think we really need to, especially given the nature of the run. So no reason not to get another Firekeeper Soul. Assuming we ever get out of this hellhole, will be useful. And we'll come down here and try to cheese Ceaseless Discharge, because it's 20,000 souls for free, and it should be easy enough to cheese him. And we're going to keep on our Fire Resist armor, because, you know, he's a fiery boy. Shouldn't be a problem, though. Only died doing it like once. But it does have some nature of risk to it. Especially, you know, if you just fall off into your death. Into a fiery death, that is. Not sure how much endurance, and vitality, health I should stack. Like, endurance is definitely more important. But given the nature of the run, you know, vitality kind of goes up in importance by a lot. We don't really need to be using strength or agility or intellect or faith for this. So really the only thing we're going to put points in is endurance and vitality, and points to pyromancy. Not sure exactly what I need to be putting those into though. Let's do things on the fly, man. There's actually not very many guides on the most efficient ways to do deathless runs. I've looked on the internet. My internet savviness is decent, not the best, but you would think there'd be more advice and guides on trying to do this kind of challenge run. But alas, there's not. This guy's about to get upset with me. That's okay. He's not the only one in the world that would be upset with me, but that's fine. Just kidding. Everybody loves everybody. It's a good place we live in. Alright. Gold Hem set's a good set. Don't get fireballed here. That's the one you gotta watch out for. Alright, don't one-shot me, Ceaseless Discharge, please. He's trying to one-shot me. I can feel it back there. You just you keep running till you can't run anymore. Very cheesable. In fact, I think it's actually meant to be cheesed. If you've ever actually fought the boss kind of sucks to fight. It's not a very fun boss. Doesn't really, in my opinion, telegraph its attacks very well. Not very rewarding, but you know what is rewarding? Having this dude die trying to get to you. Some good stuff. You go over here and bit it, like you hit on his big toe right here. Look how sad he looks. Probably shouldn't do this, but we're going to. Goodbye. Now I'm going to try to save a homeward bone here. All one of them. Because our bonfire is like right up here, the one we just rested at. If I was good at the game, I probably wouldn't have rested at this one up here. In fact, I probably would have just, been able to teleport back to the Man-Eater Mildred bonfire. But since we're mediocre, we did rest here. Maybe I'll remember it for next time, probably not. Bed of Chaos is that way, and we hate that boss so much. Don't even get me started on it. If we ever get to that far, it will kill us 100%. There's a way to cheese it, I think, but I don't know exactly what you do to do that. Alright, let's level up. I don't think we really need any more attunement, do we? It'd be easy to get 4 slots of attunement, though. Do I need? I don't really need it. We can do that later. Let's get, I guess we'll endurance these. Do I have 2,000 souls worth of free souls here? I have this. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to actually use it, kind friend. Well, that's good. More than I thought there would be. Dude, we can almost just do it again. 7804, do we have enough for this? I do this like with every run I do. I just go through soul items one at a time. I hate to be like that, but that's how I am. Let's go and get one more vitality. I would have liked to put some of that into Pyro Flame, but I guess we'll probably have enough to get it to plus 5 or whatever by the time we get to the top again. If we don't, well, actually we don't kill a whole lot, so maybe not. You can go ahead and run to the Mildred bonfire because it's a little bit closer. It's not where I need to go, this is where I need to go. Maybe I should have waited on that last one. I definitely should have waited on that last one to make sure I could have got plus 5 pyro. So that was a little bit of a blunder. I definitely want plus 5 by the time we get to Sense Fortress, because I don't think that our little Drake Sword's going to be doing much to the snake dudes. Assuming we even get there. It's kind of a hassle to get back outside of Blottown. Wagon Wheel. You gotta deal with the Wagon Wheel, Water Wheel, whatever it is. Plus those ogre dudes aren't the easiest dudes in the world. We could just run past them, but I think it's easier just to deal with them. Especially now that we have good ranged attacks with the fireballs. The great chaos variety of fireballs, that is. But yeah, okay. Don't really know offhand where any easy consumable souls are here in Blottown. I'm sure there are plenty, but I don't know offhand where to get them. Please don't hit me with that rock. There's one, but there's ogres and stuff over there, so I guess I'll just not go that way. You can just go straight through here to the place. You know, in hindsight, I don't know if I have a way to cure my poison on the way back out. So that's not good. Probably should have bought one or two of the moss pumps. For sure. There's a soul over here. I'm going to go grab it. Actually, there's one right there too. Is there a reason not to grab those? I think one is titanite, large titanite. The other one I think is a consumable soul, so I'm going to grab it just to make sure. Oh, you're trying to sneak up on me. Bloodtown's not too bad if you don't spend any time in it. You know, like we are in this run. In and out really quick like. This was up here, right, where the other soul was. Absolutely. Definitely worth. Are those like 3,000 souls? Either way, it's worth coming over here to get it. Because we'll probably be pretty close on getting that pyro upgrade or not. Might try to be careful on the way out of here to not get poisoned. We do have a lot of health though, so it's going to take a while to kill us if it does. Yeah, we certainly don't have any more ways to cure poison, so I'm going to try to not get it on the way over here. Actually, I think the gold hem set might be more poison resistant than this. Let's check real quick. Whichever one's more poison resistant, we'll use it. Yeah, gold hem set is probably just the best light armor in the game. Didn't realize it was so much more poison resistance than... Is that true for every piece? Yeah, it is. Okay, mosquitoes sneaking up on me. Didn't have time for that. Alright, maybe we'll be able to get over here to this wheel without taking poison. Probably not, but I guess we'll see. Please excuse me, kind sir. And by kind sir, I mean vicious spider. Alright, this is the run killer right here, potentially. For sure. Always scary. I think even good players are actually scared of this water wheel thing with this. Not exactly sure when I need to jump off. That was not really it, for sure, because I almost died. But we did make it. Okay, I think we'll be able to get out of the Blocktown Swamp now, unless we get toxic. I think I have one cure for toxic. But I'm really bad at running through the menus, so hopefully we won't get it. There he is. He's mad. Okay, I think we have evaded him. Dude, he's really after us. Alright, almost out of here. You can really feel the Drake Sword lose its power around this point. When you get to the Sin's Fortress, it's basically worthless. It's kind of why I put so many points into the pyro thing. Although we do aim to get a lightning spear. We'll see how that goes. Defeat that guy. Not doing as much damage as I'd hoped. It does put some damage on the floor to tick. Probably shouldn't have wasted my best pyros on that dude. But you know how it is. We don't think forward. Take them out, boys. The range on these, man. It's been a long time since I've used them. And I forgot how bad it actually is. Alright. Well, that's dealt with. Now only gravity can be my master. Only gravity can stand in our way. Sin's Fortress has a lot of gravity in it, though. We'd like to at least get to Analondo. So I'll have like a clear shot above the last attempt. Kind of one reason that I did decide to go pyro mode this time was to deal with the snake men that are you can't reach them, the ones that like shoot electric at you and stuff. Partially the reason I lost the last run, not completely, kind of just blundered a little bit, but you know, don't fall to your death. Make sure the elevator's in there. Always a bad feeling. Alrighty. Gonna make sure and get this Estus upgrade. Usually have +4 at this point. We'll go with +2. Nothing wrong with that. It's fine. You don't really need +4 right now. But I'll take what I can get. Thank you for that. Okay. Consumable soul. Okay, we have 2 of them. Might as well use them. We might have time to even get a level. Kind friends. Hold on, what now?
I see. In any case, I definitely trust you. Apologies, my friend. Forget that I said anything.
Probably should have read what he had to say. At one point he asks you, like, something, and then he goes off and dies. So telling him a no may have saved his life. Do we keep going? Do we keep going? I don't really know if I should keep going. Let's keep going. May have been a bad call.
Goodbye then.
We'll be a while before we can come back here and upgrade our pyromancy. I don't think there's really an easy way to get back here until you get the ability to warp. So maybe in hindsight it was better to go ahead and just buy all that. I guess I'll just rest here. There's not really a reason to, but I guess I will. Would like to go up to 4 slots to use combustion. Like, right now combustion might be better to use on these snake men than Drake is. The Drake's sword, that is, not an entire Drake. So maybe I should have, you know, not put 6 points into my pyromancy flame. But dude, it'll do damage. Maybe. Would like to have like a +10, of course, before we go. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't really know if it's supposed to happen. Don't know if the game expects you to have a +10 pyromancy flame by the time you go to Anorlando. We could come back down from Sen's Fortress to go back to Lautrec, or Laurentius is his name, and have him upgraded again, but it's kind of a hassle to come back down, in my opinion. So we likely won't do that. I do think I'll put our Elite Knight armor set back on. As you know, some of these hit for big boy damage, so you need big boy armor. Make sure we can roll. We can. Good call. Alrighty. We put a lot of souls into this pyromancy flame, but if we weren't using that, we'd be putting more souls into weapons. So really, I'm not sure which we should be going for. Alright, well, that's not a good start. Not sure if I should even be fighting this dude. Could just run past them. I used to be able to run past them and could do it pretty well, but I've since forgotten how to do that. Probably not the smartest thing to just waste all my pyromancy here either. Could have easily finished that dude off with the backstab. But you know, we can't always do things perfectly. And that's okay, it's what makes us human. I'm not a robot. And don't you think I am? Alright, so can we just shoot? There's a guy shooting, but can he get to us? Alright, so what I want to try is shooting this dude and see if he'll come after us. Let's see if it works. He might just start running after us in infinite aggression. Not yet. Let's try it again. Dude, fuck real. Okay, are you coming? Yes. Plan has worked marvelously. I don't think they can get back up here very easily. Hopefully never. I know there is a ladder back up here, but we're gonna hope they can't get up to it. And if he can, we're gonna hope he can't actually get across the bridge. It'd be kind of lame if he did, to be honest. No, I don't think we can do the same thing for this one, but I'm gonna try it. Oh. I think she's just gonna try to be a caster. Yeah, she is. Alright, let's put Pyro back on. I don't get hit here. I got hit, but that's okay. Got him. A little scary. Weapon doesn't do much damage right now, but we're about to try and fix that. Hopefully we'll actually get to. I don't think this dude will wake up, but I'm kind of afraid of him. We're just going to leave him there. Get rocked. Good friend. You back up yet? Just in time to get rocked again. Maybe not. Dude, we're like going to do no damage to this dude without fireballs. Now that does do damage. My Drake sword does not. Which I knew that coming into this build. Alright. Might have to come up here and fight this dude so he doesn't come up behind us, not sure. I don't think he will. But one-on-one, they're still easy enough to kill. Especially the caster ones. Right in the back, kind friend. Alright, now this is Ring of Steel Protection. I've still got it. I don't think that's very useful. I think the Wolf Ring's probably just better to be using. Alright, we're about to upgrade our weapon to a good weapon. At least for the time being, because our Drake sword is woefully out of practice. This shoots us behind, right? Yes. Alright, but you weren't supposed to get hit. That's okay though. Handled. Okay, safety Estus. Okay, I was scared for nothing, apparently. Alrighty, almost there. Any day now. Get us follow the giant ball of death. Alrighty. Everybody in the know knows this is a dastardly beast right here, so we're going to take care of it. That's not how you're supposed to take care of that. I don't think that one even hit it. What just happened? I guess I got hit. I guess that's what happened. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped it did, but I think we'll prevail. Alrighty. So now, the weapon we'll be using for a while. Not sure how long. Lightning Spear, please. Thank you. Alright, can I still roll? Yes, but barely. Almost died. At least I got on it. I don't know what kind of noise I made there with my mouth yet again, but for somehow I thought I was rolled into a hole, but then I realized that I didn't. But it was too late to not look like an idiot. Either way, we got a lightning spear. You get off here unless you want to get poked. Alright, kind friends. Is this our way up? Yes, it is. Now you rotate this bad boy while you're thinking about it, so it doesn't come back and destroy you later. Alright, so we're out of pyromancy. That's okay though, because now we have a big boy weapon for a while. You just take it nice and slow. Don't do anything stupid and we'll get to Anor Londo. Hopefully. Oh yeah. This is where it kind of gets hard. You just run through it. I forgot. This is a thing. There's a snake up here and there's one behind me too. This might be a problem. Now this does do a lot more damage than my Drake Sword did, but it's still not doing a lot of damage, to be honest. Perfect. Now, can you kill this man? There's another one down here that we need to deal with as well. I don't even remember what you used to upgrade this thing. Probably should be something I know. Probably need to not be doing stupid stuff like that. Take him out, boys. Man, Serpent, Greatsword. That's a pretty rare drop, I think, right? Either way, head forward. Almost to the top. I believe this is where we had a problem last time. Dude, I was supposed to save some stuff. I did not. The whole reason I did Pyromancy was to not die to that dude. Do not die in the same spot. I almost did the exact same thing again. I literally almost died again right there. Okay. Well, we didn't, so that's good. Good day. Apparently I didn't actually kill the dude, so that's fine. Never mind. Alright. Top of Sin's Fortress reached. Kind friends. I don't remember what's over here. I think it's just like a fire defense wing or something. We don't care about that. At least not right now, we don't. And before I die to these fire bombs. Could have been scary. Alright. Kindle this bad boy. I don't know if we can actually level up. I don't think we can. We don't really need to. We'll just hold on to it. Alrighty. We could die on the way up here. I need to kill the dude above the iron golem. He could kill us. I don't know what this is. I'm going to get it. Don't kill me. Worth. It's worth. Don't kill me. I don't think we'll die to one firebomb anyway. I think I need to come down here and get the Rare Ring of Sacrifice. In case we get the Seath. We're not going to get the Seath, but in case we do. Come on. Alright. You were not supposed to take damage twice, let alone once. It doesn't matter. Iron Golem's easy. At least he should be. Dude, I'm really not doing much damage compared to like the last time I came through with Claymore. Of course, I didn't really expect to be. Ricard might be a hassle to fight, actually. We don't need it. Don't worry about it. Don't need a rare ring sacrifice. We can get one later. See if death doesn't count anyway. Everybody knows that. I don't think Ricard could kill us, but he could. So I'm just going to not fight him. Alright. A Prince Ahab over here. You never know when he might come up behind you. Alright then. So many hits, man. That's not good. I remember the Lightning Spear being quite a bit stronger than this. But maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe I should just be using Pyromancer Flame more often. I think that might be part of it. Just don't fall off, kind friend. That was spooky. I just keep pushing that button. Don't think I'll ever stop pushing that button. Alright, you get Iron Tarkus because he can solo the boss. But first, I almost forgot, we need to come up here and kill this dude. I literally just said we need to kill the dude, but then I forgot about it. I think this guy's probably going to be harder than Iron Golem is. This might be hard to deal with this. You just cheese while you can cheese, man. Everybody knows that. Don't kill me. That didn't work. I don't know if that did either. I'm hitting the wall, dude. I'm hitting the wall. Are you gonna go into your tantrum, like your tantrum mode, so I can, you know, kill you? It's a bad display here. There's tantrum mode. Get out of the way. Say get out of the way, not get hit. Alright, go up there and kill him, please. There it is. Alright. Should be easy selling from now on, Dan Orlando. We do have a boss to fight, but as long as we don't die, we should be good. Because Mr. Tarkus that I'm about to summon can just solo the guy. It's been a long time since I've even fought this boss without summoning Tarkus. So, it's scumbaggy, but I'm okay with it. Especially on a high stakes run like this. Welcome, good friend. It's nice to see you once again. Dude, you know what is very important? Let me get these arrows off of us. I can't stand be looking at these arrows. Alright, Tarkus, you ready? I need you, buddy. Real bad. Because I don't actually know how to fight the boss other than poking him in the ankles. Which, to be fair, may be all you need to do. Go get him. Go. Go, go, go. Don't look at me. Just go get him. Thank you. Okay. That's not good. I just need to not die, so I'm doing stupid stuff by even being here. Oh, I thought he was like getting the weak knees. He was not. Don't you throw Tarkus like that. Looks like Tarkus is about to fall off. Oh, he's almost dead. Take him out. We do like no damage. He did not fall off the edge. He does not need to fall off the edge. Just take him out, Tarkus. Thank you. Did you see like Tarkus's hit versus mine? It takes like 6 of my attacks to do one of his damages. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to make a summon that strong for a fight. It's pretty easy, I'm told. I wouldn't know because I cheese it always. Okay, officially, Anorlando, officially, furthest I've ever been. Death mode. No death mode, rather. A lot of souls to spend. We're just going to run past these good friends here. They'll never catch me. Should have put some points in endurance. Dark Souls dad joke there for you. Got a little tuckered out there. Alright. You rest here. You'll level up. Alright, so I got 3 team. I think we'll go with 4 slots and we'll probably just leave it there. Vitality probably is where I need to put this stuff in. Do we got all kinds of vitality, all kinds of endurance? I'm about it. Alright, let's attune combustion again. Alright, I think that's what we'll do here. How much do I need? 10,000? Do I have 10,000? Something tells me I don't. I did get a boss soul. You never know. Boss soul. Yep, that's plenty enough. Do we go to more vitality? No, we'll go with endurance on that one. Now I just need 3,000 more to get another level. I think we can pull it off. We sure can. Hell, just pop them all. What's the point in not doing it? And by all, I mean like one more extra. Alright, so we might have enough for 2 level ups here, friends. No, but it's not far off. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Now this is kind of dangerous. We got a gargoyle or 2 to fight, and then we have to fight a thing. And by a thing, I mean rafters on a roof. I think there's some demon titanite I can get here, and I think that's what you use to upgrade lightning weapons. If it is, I'm going to grab it. Well, I'm going to grab it either way, but you know. Alright, so I think these things are resistant to lightning. It just takes so long to cast these, though. That's okay. I say it's okay, but it might not be. Spooky. Don't kill me. Yeah, this spear does not do much damage to these. That's why you get combustion. That's the whole point, right? Nothing for me dropped here. Now, should I go back and get more Estus? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to die from not having enough Estus. Famous last words, right? I think we'll fall off or just, you know, die. Demon Titanite right here. Thank you. I think we have plenty of Estus to get through here. I don't know how useful a sliding spear is, though. If I do another Deathless run, I might have to think about that. No, don't die. You just go straight and hope the camera doesn't bug out on you. And if you get real frisky, you just run. That was not good. Alright, safety Estus. Like, super safe Estus there. My spear does decent damage to these dudes, I guess. Of course, these dudes are pretty weak, to be fair. Just track them. Alright. Good call. Ladder, please. We got some throwing knives on here, probably. I'll take it. Alright. Definitely could die here. Likely to do so, to be fair. But that's Dark Souls for you, right? It's kind of weird. This is the intended route to go. You coming? Fall off, please. He did not. Okay. I do think combustion's probably easier to use here than the spear is. Real scary stuff. Don't go crazy. Alright, we got one more. Hopefully it'll fall to its death. It did not. Alright, good stuff. Almost. 2 Ornstein and Snow. Will we defeat them? Only time will tell. Probably not. Will we get to them? We still have some archers to fight. I forgot about that. Definitely forgot about that. We'll be going to the bonfire so I can use Great Chaos Fireball on this other gargoyle. Alright, good day. Other gargoyle. Take them out. Did I even hit it? For real? I mean, I'll just keep running at you. I don't care. Alright then, just hit me with your tail. It's fine. Just continue to do so. I didn't think I'd actually hit him with that, but I did. Combust him, please. Stagger him. Who needs a weapon? Who needs a weapon, boys, when you got the power of fire in your hand? Alright. You can go rest over here. Because we're tired after all that. Kind of surprised they even got this far, over those rafters especially. But you know, it's all good. Hardest part in the game, arguably, is about to come up. It's not an easy part, to be fair. Can I kick with this? No, I don't think you can kick with combustion. Let's try it again. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think combustion's supposed to be pretty good for getting through these archers. It's been a long time myself. Do I want to combust or do I want to kick? I guess we can always just, you know, do both. I think we'll try to combust though. If I get to it. Don't want to count my sheep before they hatch. That's not how that is. You don't count your eggs before they hatch. I don't know what I brought sheep into the whole thing for. It's been a long run. Longer than I thought it'd be. So that's my excuse. Kind friends. I guess we'll just keep doing basically the way I've been doing it. Kind of doing like half and half on focus here. Beautiful city of the gods about to be conquered, don't worry. Elevator, please. Thank you. I definitely remember the lightning spear being more useful than it is now. It's been a long time though, so maybe I'm crazy. We are kind of trading off damage for health at this point in the game. I don't know if it's really worth it. It saves you in the early game from doing like stupid stuff and dying to hollows or whatever. But at this point, like, bosses and stuff two-shot you. But I don't know. You definitely want health on the Deathless run, I just don't know how much. Learning experiences, gentlemen. Alright, hard part of the game. Incoming. You just run, and then you keep trying to run until it works or it doesn't. At least that's how I do it. Easy. Alright, you just go. You hope they miss you, but if they don't, it's okay. But you just keep going. Now you hit them with a cheeky Estus, hope they don't shoot you in the back with lightning. Yep, they did. Do one more, hope they don't hit you again. Alright, and you run through these fellers. Guess you run through them, you don't jump, you just kind of go. Alright. And Orlando archers, famous for their difficulty. We'll see if they stand the test of time. Short answer, yes they do. You go. Don't be filled with fright. You can do this. You're a powerful wizard. Ow. We're almost there. Is it working? Kinda. That's kind of what you hope happens. In hindsight, should have used the kick instead of combustion. But it works out. I don't know for next time for sure. That was, I don't know how much health they had left. I couldn't really see it the way I had the camera angled. But it was spooky. Alright, talk to our good friend Solaire here. We'll need him probably.
Oh.
Yes, Solaire. It's almost Ornstein and Smo time. Yeah, okay. I like talking to you too, Solaire. You're a good guy. Part of me wonders if it's worth even trying to bring Solaire into the fight, because he's hard to get in there. And we do have some range with this build, so it might not be worth even trying to get Solaire in it. Not sure. If I make it back, we'll have time to think about that. Still got some Silver Knights and stuff to get through. Backstab them, please, because that's the only way I'm going to do meaningful damage. Dude, it does no damage. Even the backstab. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think you go up here, right? It's been a while. Should I get Havel armor? That's scumbaggy, right? I don't think I could even wear it if I wanted to. I don't need to be in here. I don't think that I could wear Havel armor. I don't have enough stuff. Stats is the word. Endurance is the word. I think. I don't know why I'm blanking on exactly where to go through here. I think it's this way, through these bedrooms. I believe. Alright, safety Estes. That scared me a little bit. Do I need to go kill this dude? I might need to go kill this dude. I don't want him coming up behind me and killing me. He's trying to shoot me through the wall. So it might not have been a problem, but you know, what if it was? Backstabbing. Thank you. Dude, it does no damage. You can still cheese them out of it though. Good job, lightning spear lad. Alright, crunch through those things. You coming? Hit him with it. Beautiful. Sir. Alright, just turn your back to him. That's what I wanted you to do. One-on-one, these guys are easy enough to deal with, but more than that, I might have some problems. Kinda expected that first combustion to kill him. It did not. You gonna shoot at me? Hopefully not. Missed the backstab. Missed the backstab yet again. Well, it's always a little off. It's more like you're trying to stab them in the back of their elbow than their arm. Or their back, I mean. Dealt with. Alright. You, sir, are one of the last things standing between me and a boss that I'll probably have a lot of trouble with. Take him out. Almost. Anytime. Kind sir. Did not work out for me. One more. Alrighty, we got him. Silver Knight champion. Okay, I could probably think of a better thing to say, but you know, it is what it is. Is this where I came out of? No. Alright, so let's go open this. Well, let's go talk to this blacksmith first, and then we'll come back. I think the blacksmith can upgrade my lightning spear one time, which is as much as we're going to probably be able to upgrade it before the boss. We could have gotten the Demon Titanite from the guy right next to Andre, but at the time, it wasn't worth it. In hindsight, maybe I should have done that before we went to Sin's Fortress. Should have been easy enough to fight it. But, alas, was not in the cards. Alright, kind friend. Can you upgrade my spear that does no damage? Oh, it takes chunks. Well, that's fancy. I could have got another chunk in Sin's Fortress. Huh. I wasn't thinking. For some reason, I thought it took Demon Titanite. Clearly, I was mistaken. You just need Titanite chunks. Alright, well that changes the ball game quite a bit. I think there's actually... Is there chunks out here? There might be. I do still have 2 Silver Knights I have to fight. So I can't be doing stupid stuff. You can kind of stun lock these dudes. Got them. I do think there's a chunk out here though somewhere. Dead? No? Yeah? Okay. Alright, there are 2 of them here. Not sure they'll both even aggro you. It's a large fireball, to be fair. Okay. It just kind of looked cool there for a second. Eventually I'll hit them. Maybe I've been going about it the wrong way. Come to me. Alright, he's done. Goodbye. Alright, chunk. Absolutely. So I think we can get another level on this boy. Very important. Reinforce, please. Lightning spear. 1 more chunk. Okay. And don't think we can get 2 chunks here. That's fine. We got 1 more at Sin's Fortress. I don't know offhand where another tie-knot chunk would be. I'm sure there is another easy way to get to it. Either way, +2 lightning spear is probably what we're going to have to go into this fight, along with our +6 pyro flame. Not sure how it's going to go. Still not sure if it's worth summoning Solaire or not. Something tells me that he's probably just not going to be able to get into the fight consistently. He likes to fight those giant sentinel dudes, and you don't want to fight those giant sentinel dudes. It's kind of a hassle. Although, it is a hard fight with just you by yourself. But I think we can do it. And if we can't, it'll be a fitting end, right? We'll give it the college try, as they say. Thought you'd be up here by now. You weren't. Still not up here. Close enough. Okay. Anytime. Yep. Well, I hit him with 1. Oh, I've got combustions. I think we'll just do the backstab thing. Oh. Please stop getting hit by the Silver Knight. He could kill me. We're gonna hope he does not. Alright, you get the safety, Estes. Kind of a nightmare. That was scary. Alright, so I got 1 more to fight because I do want this Silver Knight armor down here. I think it'll help in the fight immensely. And we should be able to wear it all. Pity I wasted all my good fireballs. It's fine, we should be able to backstab him easy enough. Yeah, you can see it doing a little bit more damage. Not a lot, though. Good thing Dark Souls 1 has the backstab cheese, right? Alright, you get your Silver Knight armor. All kinds of Silver Knight armor. And hope you can wear it. Alright, let's see how this works out. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Absolutely. Now, do I have any other pieces that are better? I think the Gargoyle Helm might actually be better lightning defense. It is, but it's worse than every other thing. So we'll just do this. Alright, so we're almost at big old Ornstein and Smo, friends. Will it be the end of our journey? Will we power through it? Put your bets up. We'll just do that number, I guess. Don't know if it's really where we need to be, but it's where we are. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I can put some humanity here on the bars. In case I do need to do it. Let's take that off. Don't need it, it's cowards. Alright. We got 2 or 3 Silver Knights to fight through. Can we do it? Probably. Probably going to not use Solaire. He just can't reliably get into the arena. Especially the first time with the cutscene. It's kind of a pretty big hassle to deal with. So I'm going to choose not to deal with it. I'm going to try to save all of our pyromancy. Come to me. Come to me. That's not good. Alrighty, can we take him out? Beautiful. Now this dude doesn't actually come after you, does he? He just stands there and guards stuff. Yeah, I didn't think he did. It was weird how he just like lets you pass. He's like, hey man, don't worry about it, we're good. Alright, so I'm just gonna go straight ahead and go in here. I wonder if I should save pyromancy until after the fight. Or after the first phase, but I don't know. Either way. That's not where we go. This is where we go. I've gotten lost. Oh no. Run through here. That was not supposed to happen, but it did. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're down 1 Estus for the ultimate fight. Down 2 Estus for the ultimate fight. Just go through. It's fine. We've got this. Nothing scary about one of the hardest boss fights in the series. Ornstein. Okay. Not starting good. Not starting good at all. Please just give me some space, man. Okay. Okay. We're where we need to be now. Let's take him out, boys. Oh, look, I'll hit him. Don't know where Snow is. Hope he doesn't kill me. Thought we'd outrange that, did not. S this time. Come on, man. We've almost got this. I can throw stuff too. No, don't do stupid stuff now. Alright, great. Hard part over. Hard part over, friends. Alright, we can still die though, for sure. I actually think Smo is supposed to be weak against lightning. I'll never be able to hit him though, so it's fine. Dumb. You roll, you don't actually tank him. Get him. Maybe should be using humanity now instead. Take him out. Miss. Fair, it's not important to hit him or anything. Kinda didn't really want to take that hit, but we did. Right about now I'd like to have some ranged attacks, but I don't know if we would have got here if I hadn't used them all. You get in there. Maybe a waste, maybe not. That's not good. It's quite a bit slower than Estus, to be fair. He just backed up slightly for a big boy. Not good. Alright, probably need to get some distance and heal. Yeah, just like that. Looking good. It's a good thing he staggered because I was out of stamina. Hit him. I can taste it, boys. We close. Yeah, you better back up. What you got for me? Okay, I guess you got that for me. Not ideal. Worked out. Take him out, boys. Take him out. Ornstein and Smo dead. Deathless run. Never thought I'd see the day. Love to see it. Ecstatic. Okay, well, continue forth, I guess, right? No, I don't have much practice on any of these last areas, the late game places, because usually I kind of get bored of the game at this point. But the show must go on, as they say. That is what they say, right? We'll get a rest on. And go ahead and get our jumpy jump. And then we'll go back to Pyromancer Man. And then I don't know what we'll do after that, actually, to be fair. We'll do something. Probably die. Okay, give me my Lord Vessel. Give me my Lord Vessel right now. You fakey fake you. Thank you. Okay. Now, we shall fly around, go see our good friend Laurentius. Warp, Firelink Shrine, good call. Now, if we never die, the Seath skip does not count. I'm saying that now. Should have said it earlier, but it does not count. You're supposed to die there. That's the game. That's natural progression. It does not count. Good friends. Should have got my rare ring sacrifice. Yes, you're not wrong. Alright, well, let's go beef up this Pyromancy Flame since it's the only thing we have that does damage.
Oh, hello there.
Modify equipment. Did he have anything else for us to... That's not what I want to do. Do you have anything else for us to buy?
Oh, hello.
No, not really. This, reduces fire damage, right? Is it worth buying? Maybe. I'm not gonna do it, though. You do this a lot. We got the plus 10 Pyro Flame. Do we keep going with the plus 10 Pyro? Let's go see if we can level. That's quite a bit of extra damage. Do we need another level here? I put a lot of stuff into that. Well, probably going to die, but I guess the next place is the Tomb of the Giants. Is that what people say? I don't know. Do we do Tomb of the Giants or we want to do the Duke's Archives? Even if I don't count the Seath Death, I still have a lot of humanity and stuff that I don't want to get killed. Really don't have much of a way to do much damage to the enemies in Demon Ruins. So I don't really know if that's where I should be itching to go right now. You know what? We'll do it live. We'll go to the catacombs, hope a skeleton doesn't kill us. This dude's here. He's like, hey, I'm cramped. I don't have time to talk to him. This probably isn't the best choice to make here, but we'll do it live, as I said. You grab whatever this is. Got it. Hey man, if we die with pinwheel though, you can make fun of me. I'm gonna try to do the catacomb skip. I'm gonna try not to die doing it. No promises. Probably not the best place to be going. I don't know it. I don't know any of these in-game areas very well though, so I don't imagine my life expectancy past Ornstein and Snow is very long. Probably, if I was in super try-hard mode, should go to the Duke's Archives because it's just more like regular stuff as opposed to, you know, having to dodge like the grasp of death through darkness. Plus, I don't have any way to actually kill these skeletons permanently. If I wasn't like super leaning heavily on pyromancy, then can I rest? No? Okay. Then maybe Demon Ruins would be easier to do. Because it's just bosses. You can run through everything else. Am I going to die over here? Possibly. Alright. Will this be our burial place? Let's find out. Just kindle this boy, because why not? Almost certainly going to die in the catacombs or shortly after in Tomb of the Giants. But hey, it's good practice, right? I think we can pretty reliably get past Inner Londo, though. I think the Claymore build would have been better than this heavy pyro build. As far as like something to do again. Oh god, have I died? That's not how you do this. We're supposed to do it a fancy way. Is this where you go? I hope I don't die. That was almost bad. Could still be bad. Almost was real bad right there. Alright, let this other flaming skull flame on. Alright, you just go right down here. Quick, quick, quick. Don't die. Don't need this summon for Pinwheel. You know, we actually might, because we do no damage. We do no damage. I'm kind of afraid if we're going to die to Pinwheel. There's no way we're going to die to Pinwheel. Dude, if we do, though, people will make fun of me. It's fine. It's worse things. And how do I get through here without dying? Who knows? Just go, I guess. Well, it worked out pretty well. Alright, don't die to Pinwheel. Okay, boys, it's for all the marbles. Are you the one? Nobody knows what Pinwheel does after like its first little thing, because you usually kill it. I got hit by it. That's a thing, right? Probably not really supposed to get hit by a Pinwheel. Could be worse. Could be way worse. Alright, well. Tomb of the Giants. Up next. Not a good sign for me. I think that we could probably just get by with this. I don't know where to go. I'm probably just going to fall off here. We're gonna try not to, though. It hasn't even been that long since I've been through here. But still no clue where to go. Dude. Probably should just only come here if I have like the sunlight maggot or whatever. I know that's not where you go. Okay. Whoa now. Spooky. Okay. So you go past this dude, and there's like stuff. I don't even know, man. Will this hit him? Hit him. Alright, well, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, scorched that skeleton. Beautiful. Now, there's a way to go. I don't think this is the way to go. Not a good sign. Dude. This is a fall of death, right? There's a thing there, though. You know I love a thing. Can I just go here and not die? Nope. Nope, sure can't. Sure can't go there and not die. I kind of figured that would happen, though. I don't really know the Tomb of the Giants very well. And I didn't have a light source, so it was dumb. I knew it was dumb doing it. I kind of just didn't think that I would be able to get past Dan Orlando this fast, like number 2 into it. Ideally, I probably should have just went to the Duke's Archives. But, you know, we didn't. Anyway, if I went to the Duke's Archives, I would still have to go through the Tomb of the Giants with, like, very little practice. So, good run. Kind of died stupid, just like the first one did, but, you know, this is the brand. See you next time.